Alright, welcome everybody. This is my latest demo of the space game. As you can see, I've cleaned up the login page quite a bit. This is going to be eventually split off and turned into a launcher style program, which will then launch into any of the games. This is for the space game. We're going to put our name in and hit enter. Now we have logged into the game. Not too much crazy different in most of what you're seeing here. The main thing that we've got up and running is that there's a chat window now up and operating, and this is functioning. So this is connected to an internet interface. So if you're playing this in your browser, or as long as you have an internet connection, you will be able to chat with other players in the game. There is a slight delay from the time you type in your message to the time it appears in your chat window. Eventually, that will be fixed. There are some issues with this, but this works really well. To activate the chat, you can press the T key. T as in Tom. You can now see the cursors there, and you can type. Hitting enter will send the text and take you out of the chat area. You can scroll up and down as your chat gets built up over time. You can also set focus to the chat entry area by clicking on it with your mouse. Those both work. Notice that when you are not focused on the chat, all your keys should function normally the way they should. But if the chat window is active, they will go to the typing interface instead. This is something you can test. I believe I've got all of them copied out, but it's possible I've missed something. So if you are pressing a key while the chat bar is active, please report this as a bug. If you've seen before, I have a chat demo set up here in JavaScript at the tcoenterprises.com/shards/chat address, and this is connected to the game, so they're both using the same chat server. So if I talk here on this page, it will show up in the game. And back and forth. As I said, there is a slight delay that can be improved, but this is a pretty ghetto chat server setup. Basically, we're just writing to a simple text file and pulling from it periodically, so that's why there's a short delay. Eventually, this will not be how the chat is handled, but this is a rudimentary chat server setup that's useful for testing purposes. So please come in to the game, take a look at it, fly around. I should note that you will be in your own instance. You will be in your, those engines are loud. You will be in your own instance of the solar system, so you will not be able to see any other players. You will not be able to target them or fire upon them or interact with them in any other way other than through the chat server. So again, some issues that I need to fix. Entering blank text should not send a message. There's a bug whereby, due to the frequency of the check to see if the log has been updated, and there's a slight delay there, so that it's possible that you can accidentally grab a message twice from the text file. So sometimes you will see things you say printed up twice when you enter it in the window. Most of the time you will not. It's just a question of timing, whether you get in. Yep, there it happened again. It just happens when you're getting in at both beginning and ending of the loop. And eventually, when the chat is handled through a database, this will not happen, because we'll do a slightly different functionality to determine the amount of time to go back on the file or database to pull from. A little bit different algorithm than I'm using right now, which will clean that up. But this is working. I wanted to put this out here so you can see what's going on with this space game. Alright, so thanks for coming aboard, taking a look. Shooting these asteroids are not nearly as easy as it looks. They are all rotating around the gas giant. But there are rewards. Sweet. Well, there you have it. I'll post this as a P3D file shortly. It's not currently up and available. Ooh. You know what that is? Oh, it's an asteroid. I thought for sure that was unidentified space debris. There are 2 pieces of rare unidentified space debris floating somewhere in this asteroid field. See if you can find them. That's the challenge.